What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Kevo. Back again with another one. Hold on. Simple. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't feel like watching no drama today, man. We got T-Pain. I'ma buy you a drink. I'ma take you home with me. I got money in the thing. Simple. I hit the like button for me, about to check out T-Pain.
Welcome to the network. This is a multimedia content creation campus. So basically anything that Nappy Boy Entertainment does or T-Pain does, you can do this here. We're gonna do this here, and this is a rentable space. Not only is it a rentable space, but we'll have a yearly membership program that you can be a part of. You have a label that you have. If you're a manager or somebody, you need to send your artist here to get their whatever done, whatever services that we offer, they can get that done here under a yearly membership, and you have a certain amount of hours every year. They do not roll over. Don't try to save them. They start over every year. We also have youth programs for every department that we have in the building. So anything that you see that gets offered, there's also a youth program that teaches youth how to do those things and, you know, start their own business.
Wait a minute.
And things like that.
Is this T-Pain University? Silver, it's a university right there, and we see T-Pain right here.
We can get grants.
Hold on.
Hopefully I don't have to pay for this whole thing myself. Right now, you are standing in the reception area. As soon as you come in, keep in mind that all around the building, you'll see these big ass pictures on the walls. I took 10 pictures of each room, each important room, put it into Nano Banana, told it exactly what I want the room to look like, got different options out of everything. So as we go through, you can look at these pictures and see what these rooms are gonna look like as you're in them. The pictures you're looking at is exactly the room. It's just redesigned to how I think the room is gonna look. Now you come to reception and you tell the receptionist what you're here for, and they say, okay, you got one of two ways that you can go. Well, three ways. We'll explore all those. As of now, the way that we want you to go is this way, to nappyboy.store. Now, this is where we have all of our merchandise. This is where we have all of our products that we offer to the open world. This also will be an open store that the public can come into, which is why it's at the front of the building. Nice. So, you know, we don't have to go too far or anything like that. But yeah.
So it's a store that the public can go to. Simple. T-Pain doing big things.
You can come in here, you can shop, you can do your thing. There'll be music, you know, you get your cashier, things like that. Boom, boom, boom. You guys seen this shit? You guys seen this shit? Fantastic. Now, if you're here trying to just check out the lore of the place, this will be the Hall of Fame. How Nappy Boy got started and all of that right there. This is actually the lore of how Taco Met got started. So don't worry about that. That's just, we'll replace that with pictures of T-Pain and all that stuff. Now, if you're here for partnership and branding opportunities, this is where you would come, because this is our partnership and branding conference room. So basically it's gonna look like this. We'll have our conference room. This is where you come to have conferences if you're partnering with Nappy Boy Entertainment or Nappy Boy Enterprises at all. Excuse the carpet. We learned how to pull it up and we went crazy, but we couldn't move the conference tables. But yes, branding and partnership. Now, if you don't want to go to branding and partnership, or you don't want to shop at nappyboy.store, you will go past all this shit, because this is just where we started parking shit at. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
And if your department isn't ready yet, you come out to waiting and listening. This is wait.
This nigga done bought a school. Did this nigga buy a school? This shit look like a school.
And listening. We call it waiting and listening because we will have chairs and shit out here, and you can wait and you can listen to different forms of media. We'll have tapes, records, CDs, DATs, fucking 8 tracks, all kinds of old school media, and you can come out here, and all of this will have your different selections of things in that nature. Now, if you're waiting, 9 times out of 10, you're out here because you're the next guest on the podcast. This is where we have our podcast area, Nappy Boy Radio. Not only is this where we will film all of the podcasts that we have signed to Nappy Boy Radio, but this is also where you can rent out these podcast rooms.
I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna be seeing simple. You're gonna be able to see T-Pain on the regular. Simple. You rent some shit out. Oh, that's T-Pain. What up, T-Pain?
If you don't have a podcast set up, which is just 2 microphones on the table, you can come and rent out one of our state-of-the-art podcast rooms, all of these things like this. So these will be two podcast rooms. And then out here is podcast control, where these 2 rooms will be controlled remotely from outside of this. So that way we don't have to have people in there. It'll just be the people on the podcast. The people controlling the podcast will be out here. We're pretty much going for this kind of look out here. So this whole area is where these 2 rooms get controlled from. PTZ cameras get controlled. A lot of computers out here, mic levels, all the volume, everything, all the mix will get controlled outside of the room. So the only People that need to be in the rooms, there's the people that's actually on the podcast. Now, next to Nappy Boy Radio, we got Nappy Boy Drinks. Now, this window gets filled in right there. This window gets filled in right there. That door isn't there anymore. This wall gets knocked down in order to make our Nappy Boy Drinks showroom. Now, this is where basically we have kind of like a fake store set up. So when we bring
oh shit, this nigga about to have Nappy Boy everything.
7-Eleven, we bring Circle K, we bring, you know, racetrack in here. We can show them what our products are going to look like in their store. So basically this will be like a whole like store setup with fridges and shelves and all kind of shit, but with all of our...
That nigga doing, he about to go big. I ain't gonna lie, this might be silver. Y'all know Snoop Dogg always doing some shit. This nigga T-Pain might go next level. Y'all know Soulja Boy always doing some shit. This some next level shit. He gonna have all his products in here. Simple. And then they eventually gonna be out in stores near you. Hold on. T-Pain going crazy.
Food and beverage products on the thing to show the stores what the shit is gonna look like. This is also where Pit went crazy on the thing. This is the offices of the COO and the president of Nappy Boy Drinks. Boom, those are their offices, and this is their Zoom room. It's a Zoom room, conference room. It's gonna have TV, cameras, lights, everything that you need for, you know, a successful conference to go down in here. Every department, you'll notice also, has their own Zoom room, so nobody in this building is fighting over who's having the conference or my meeting ran long and shit like that. Fuck that, get the fuck out of my face.
Forget about it.
Now we come through waiting and listening, which is storage right now. And right next to the podcast area, we have T-Pain's office. We took all the carpet and shit out of here. There was a big ass desk in here, but also this wall comes down. You know it. This wall comes down and it gets combined with this other office. So that wall comes down, combines with the room on the other side, and it's just one big ass T-Pain office. Everybody's happy. Good stuff. All right. Now, after we come out the big ass T-Pain office, we come into cooking and content. This is our restaurant grade kitchen where not only the food for the whole building is provided, like breakfast and lunch, but this is also where we film our cooking shows and our cooking live streams and things like that. Taco Mac took all their kitchen shit, so we're gonna have to bring all that back. So, but we still have the fire mitigation, which is fucking amazing because that's what's gonna cost the most. Now we come out this way to see the break area / lunch balcony thing that we're doing. Now, obviously, this is all gonna get sandblasted. There's gonna be tables, umbrellas, picnic motherfuckers out this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? But basically, this is where you take your smoke breaks at. This is where you sit and
this nigga going crazy, bro. I know I keep stopping and saying the same thing, but bro, I'm just happy for this nigga. And I'm proud of this nigga, bro. Simple. I don't even know T-Pain. But just him just being a black man, really just going after what he want to do. Simple. Getting inspired by others and really just say, you know what? I could do my own shit. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this. Simple. And sometimes you got to wait until the right time. You feel me? T-Pain been having money. But now it probably feel like to him it's the right time to do everything. So simple. Congratulations, bro.
Eat and smoke. I don't know how you live. It's just big fucking balcony. It's just ridiculously big balcony. And we come around the back of this way to the administrative side. Now, this is the dick room. Some kids got in here and did that. That's Nappy Boy Enterprises administrative office right there. This is
that nigga having a Diddy room? Come on, man. I just got there and giving you a compliment, though, bro. Hold on. Let me... Come on,
probably gonna be like CFO, CRO, COO kind of shit right here. This is like a tour management side right here. This is Nicolette's office. We just took the desk out of there. Feel real strong right now.
How many rooms they have?
All right, here we go. This is across from that is Nappy Boy Automotive's lobby. Now, Nappy Boy Automotive's lobby is where they get done.
This nigga's doing everything. This nigga got a mall. Nigga, whatever you need, we got you. One-stop shop.
There's social media, there's video editing, graphic design, and this is pretty much the dream for the Nappy Boy Automotive lobby. So all this out here will be organized, lots of nice desks and things like that. This is where Nappy Boy Automotive Administration will go. This would be a project manager right here, and this is where Hurt would live.
Damn, Hurt, your office is small.
It's pretty small. This is an Nappy Boy Automotive Garage. This is where this is where all the work actually gets done. We're gonna have lifts and garage lifts and things like that. We move on to the Nappy Boy Automotive Showroom. This is the dream for the Nappy Boy Automotive Showroom. So we'll have like Pickle Rig, Pink Pony, and shit like that. Twerk Stallion. All our flagship cars will be in this area right here. All that stuff gets moved, obviously.
This nigga's going crazy. And then he had like a whole bunch of cars or some shit. I think I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I think I remember something like that. And he just where he put all his cars on their business. And so this nigga going crazy. This is too much.
And at the very least it'll be this but this is what
bananas.
We move into the bullpen. Now this is where all the boring bullshit happens. This is legal. This is fucking finance. This is all the shit that, everything needs to come here. This is the brain of the building. Everything come here. If Nappy Boy Automotive want to make a post, it needs to come down to legal, and then it can leave out the building. Now, within these things right here, I can show you this. This over here, this is marketing, and marketing's Zoom room. Now, marketing has their own Zoom room, like I said. So that's a Zoom room right there, and then 3 marketing offices with those same desks. Chat, look at the fucking desk. This is social media. This is social media Zoom room. This is pretty much just conference table, TVs, cool shit. And then social media office, right? Social media office. All right, now we get into, bam. We open that door. There's a storage room that's gonna be, you don't worry about that. But now we get into Nappy Boy Gaming's Esports Arena.
Damn.
This is where that's gonna be. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Nappy Boy Gaming's
a gaming section. This nigga, man. T-Pain trying to be a billionaire. Hold on, this about to be $1 billion building. Hold on.
Gaming arena. This is gonna be fucking fire because we're gonna be able to do all these things. Everything that Nappy Boy Gaming wants to do, this will be the spot for it. It'll look more like this, but I will say, instead of LED screens, we're just gonna do a bunch of 100-inch TVs, put them bitches together and see what happens. So the gaming will happen in this area. The crowd and seating will be back here. These 3 things won't be in the middle of the floor, but we'll have those retractable bench seating so we can push them back. Again, this will be where anybody can rent this out as well. This is the sim room where Nappy Boy Automotive and Nappy Boy Gaming collide. This is where not only we can hold sim tournaments and things like that, or we can enter sim tournaments. This is also where we have one of our many youth programs where we teach
simulator. Kevo, be on it. I think that's what sim means, simulator.
Okay. Teach driving skills, we teach evasive driving, we teach, track skills, things like that. But also, it becomes a lounge where you can come in and just watch F1. If the F1 season is happening, you can watch NASCAR, monster truck rallies and things like that. So it's a lounge course.
I think this nigga might, I ain't gonna lie, he might have a little bedroom in that bitch. Keep it hot. He might have a silver. Honey, I'm at work. So, you know what I mean? I'll talk to you later.
Room and tournament center. So on the sides of the sim room, that spot that's lit up over there, these are our stream rooms, stream room A and stream room B, meaning if you don't have your own stream set up at home, feel free to come in and rent out one of ours. And if you do not want to rent out one of ours,
take your ass back home.
But also if you're about
I ain't gonna lie, renting the stream room crazy. I get it though, but goddamn, niggas gotta rent a computer. You might well motherfucking go to the library and stream some shit. Nah, I'm just playing, but damn, man, how much y'all think the nigga charge? A stream room, the rent is probably about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to make profit versus the person that's paying. It got to be worth it. I don't know. That's interesting. What y'all think?
To play in one of our tournaments and you want to let your community know that you're about to be in a tournament and to tune in to Nappy Boy Gaming or tune in whatever the big tournament shit is, you can sign in one of our stream rooms here and do your shit. You understand what I am saying? VIP up there, fantastic.
I feel him. He's saying if you already streaming, already got a community, whatever, you can, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to go all the way back to the crib. Just rent you a little hour. You know what I'm saying? $100. You know what I'm saying? You let them know what's going on. Hold on.
You move on from Nappy Boy Gaming to
Okay.
Nappy Boy Live. Nappy Boy Live will be our live rehearsal space. Not only is this where I'm going to rehearse for everything that I got to do and all my tours and shit like that, but you can come in, you can rent your shit before you go on tour and come get your shit on and make sure that you got your shit together before you hit the road. We have 22-foot ceilings and a 12-foot ceiling. We have a 84 by 54 size room here. All of this is going to go away. So that wall, those stairs, the wall on the other side, all of that stuff is going to be gone. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you rent out the live rehearsal space, you also get 2 green rooms. You get your green rooms, you can come in here and set your shit up and make sure all your wardrobe is straight when you go on tour. You get an extra green room. These bathrooms get removed. All of this is going to be gone and all the plumbing shit is going to get moved over here. So if you need to use a bathroom, it's going to be there because this isn't going to exist anymore. Good stuff. More open space, more open space. All of this is going to be open space. Fantastic. All of these things are going to get kicked back because we're not going to need the stairs anymore because the stairs aren't going to be there. Now, this is our quiet room. This is going to be a thick ass window, big stupid thick ass door. If you need to get away from all the sound that's happening in there, you fucking come in here. You need to get on a Zoom call or you got a call that you need to be on. This will be our soundproof room right there. Now, production office. If you ever seen a production office, it's a table and a printer. That's all it is. That's what's going to be in there. Now, this is our previs room. Before you put all your shit on stage, before you get your graphics done, before you get all your content on the screens, you need to see it first. Before you start renting out lights that you don't need, you need to see what the lights are going to look like. This is the room that we're going to run all that stuff through. This room is going to be connected to the big ass LED screen out here that's going to be behind the stage, and they can show you how things are going to look on the tour right here on the big ass LED screen. This is a lounge for one of the studios, one of the recording studios. So this is pretty much what this room is going to be. It's not that big. Don't let AI fool you sometimes.
This is like a motherfucking GTA server or some shit. Damn.
Cozy motherfucker like this. This is what we're pretty much
everything
going for.
is there.
You feel me?
Everything.
This is Studio Common.
Comment something down below what he didn't name yet. Maybe like a nap room. He didn't name no nap. You want to come take a nap? Hey, that nigga got a nap room. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, this is the fun place. This is where all your foosball, pool tables, and arcade games and shit like that is gonna be. This is where both recording studios can come and intermingle and figure out what they want to do in life and talk shit. Maybe a couple collabs get agreed to out here. Who knows? You know what I mean? So Studio A and Studio B is the same size. Hopefully, this is the dream for Studio B. They tear out the wall in the middle here.
That shit look crazy,
and then both of these rooms combined. It's the same room on both sides.
What's all this shit? I ain't gonna lie. Once you do all this shit might be on some crazy shit. So
this is the lounge for Studio B, the same way Studio A has their lounge down there. This is our lounge for Studio B. These walls get extended all the way up and all the way this way. That wall gets torn down. These little tiny walls get torn down. So you pretty much have the same size lounge as you have as a studio down there. It's all the same size. Here we go. All right, now this. This is film storage. Everything that's in the films vans get put in this room, and there is a check-in, check-out system. So anytime you want to take anything to film anything, or you got a show, or we got a pilot that we need to film, you got to come in, you got to talk to the lady that's gonna be there, check this shit out, you put your name down, we know exactly who got everything, bring the shit back, and we'll put it back in. Until then, we're gonna call the cops. Okay, keeping it pushing. This is another quiet room. So if you need to come up here, whatever is happening in these unaccounted for office, come into the quiet room, big thick ass door. Everything soundproof in there, fantastic. Next, we go to the dance studio. Hello. This big ass room, all these walls in the middle are going away. And this is the dream for that right there. So hopefully, that's what we're trying to do in here. You feel what I'm saying? The stripper pole's gotta be hidden somewhere. It's probably gonna be in my office. So we went to Infocom. It's where people they show like the next generation of like live show stuff. We found a company that makes, I can't remember the name of it, but we found a company that makes hardwood floors with bone induction technology in it. So you can only hear the music if you're standing on the floor. So all this music can go on up here and everybody in here can hear it, but nobody that's not standing on the floor in here can hear it. And it's cool as shit. So for the live stuff, when people rent out the live area, we gotta have live, Nappy Boy Live administrative offices. So that's live administrative C, live administrative B, live administrative A, and then Nappy Boy Live's Zoom room. Like I told you, nobody's gonna be arguing over who got the next meeting and who can do whatever. Anytime we need to talk to Jaina, this is where, this is where they come in. If we need more lights, if we need to order more things for somebody's tour, or we need to put a tour together for somebody, this is where we convene at to do so. It's still the dance studio. The dance studio is 54 by 54, but it's also a rounded room, so I don't really know how to measure that. Good stuff. Now we move on to merch. This is where we manufacture, design, and kind of, try out new shit, our own merchandise. So even if you're going on tour, you're renting out our live rehearsal space. If you're about to go on tour and you need merch done and you want to get your shit done, this is where you get it done at, baby. It's a one-stop shop out this motherfucker, man. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is all merch production from this wall all the way back to that door we just came into. I don't know the measurements of this right now off the top of my head, but it's actually pretty cool. But yeah.
We understand. We know exactly what's going on, and we understand, nigga. You're about to be a billionaire. Simple. It's stamped. That nigga got too much shit going on in that one building. Simple. I wouldn't be surprised he got a little, you know what I mean? A little simple. At a 22 shit. I'm trying to see what to say. Rated R. A little rated R room. You could do film in that. Niggas going crazy. This
is where we manufacture and distribute our own merch. That's just how we do that, right? Sweet. This is the merch offices. Pip will pretty much be in charge of all things merch. So this will be where his office is. We'll glass this off. We'll come from that corner right there and then go to that line. And then the offices will be kind of diagonal out that way so they can see what the fuck is going on. Break area, more bathrooms. That's how that works. And then you have merch's Zoom room. Definitely talking to China in here. This is you get to talk to China, all the, you get all your materials and stuff like that. Same thing, conference table, Zoom capabilities, and, video and audio capabilities and stuff like that. This door gets hidden. You won't know what's here. You get a little membership card. This is only for members right now. This is members only, so you get a little card. Bloop, bloop, hidden door. I don't know if it's gonna be like brick or anything like that, but you come in here and it's a nice little area. But it is the secret Prohibition era robot bar. This is where the robot bar gets put because this is a members only thing. We're also putting the bone induction floor in here so nobody can hear the music that's happening in this bitch. So secret door, members only, secret little thing because only
members only. Secret door might be a Diddy room. I be thinking everything Diddy room. Hold up.
The annual members can get in this room. All right, this is films and photo reception. If you're coming to the network to do anything with films or photos, this is where you come in, and this is so you don't have to go to the front reception and get in the waiting and listening thing. You come to this reception area. Now, if you're waiting along this wall, you get to see the film hall. It's just a big ass LED screen.
Wow.
On this whole wall. Just this whole wall is just a big ass LED screen, right? And this screen will be showing all the production that we have either produced ourselves or that we have licensing to. So this will be not only dope for in here, but it's also going to be eye candy for people passing by, like what the fuck is going on in there. And you can see the whole fucking film screen from the road when you pass by. Now, going this way, for Nappy Boy Films, we need administrative power. So, Nappy Boy Films Administrative Office 2, and this is Nappy Boy Films Administrative Office 1 right there. Now, this room, this big ass room right here, right? Still going. This room, well, that room and this room gets this wall knocked down to become the film's review area. Now, this is where at Nappy Boy Network, our new broadcast app, we also will take licensing to independent films, kind of like a Tubi. And here's where we review.
This nigga start his own Tubi. Bro, what? Y'all couldn't see T-Pain this whole time?
The films where we put the finishing.
Damn, my fault, bro. That nigga better have his own Tubi though, bro. What?
Touches on our films.
My bad,
basically, it's a theater. We're putting a theater in here so we can not only review films and say yes or no, we can go on our app, or this is where when we finish our films, this is where we put the finishing touches on it, check the mixing, check the coloring, stuff like that, and that's the film's review in there. Now, this is motion capture and green screen. So, in this room is where we do a lot of the prep for 3D capture, 3D motion capture, and also green screen. So, this is where all this stuff would be. This is the stage, the motion capture stage and the green screen stage on this this side. Now on that side of the windows over there, these windows are gonna get brought all the way down to the ground so everybody in there can see what's happening in here and everybody in here can see what's happening in there. On that other side, that's green screen and motion capture control. So that's where all the computers, that's where all the servers, that's where all the NASA's that's gonna collect the data that's from what's happening in here. These are the photo studios, basic photo rooms.
Damn.
We try not to mess with these too much. It's gonna be 4 walls so anybody can turn these things into whatever it needs to be. It can be black, it can be white. And then
they gonna have a big ass menu. You know how since it's open to the public, somebody just randomly go in there, bitch. And then they look at the menu and it's gonna be hella shit to do. Hella shit. The studio, performances, photo. I can't even remember. This nigga got the game shit. I can't even, man, it's so much shit, bro.
Here you go. It's Photo Studio C. This is Photo Studio B. And that is the network.
Like I say, bro, I'm happy for him. Proud of him, man. Keep doing your thing. Simple. Comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel about the situation. This nigga T-Pain about to be a billionaire by 2020, what? The end of 2027, this nigga billionaire already. Simple, going crazy. Niggas be flies, they be liking my shit on the low. I'ma stack this money and be quiet. Fall back, act like I'm broke. Just because a nigga like to lie, doesn't mean take me for a joke. Just because a nigga counting them tickets, doesn't mean man plot on my yoke. But these niggas Lord part of my soul. Demons want me, man, they can't let me go. Double touch my phone, I didn't even read it. Just opened it, it takes back no. No, it's not snow, but I keep me a hoe. Don't got a boat, but I keep me a roll. Hella bad days, but I keep me some hoe.